Peter Clarke has lived in Belleek all his life and was once part owner of Hotel Clarke, but Peter is now more involved in self-catering cottages and he sells Belleek as a tourist destination. Peter, you've lived here all your life. How has Belleek changed?
Belleek has changed fairly dramatically over the length of time that I've lived here. I would say especially in the last number of years, because with certainly since the Troubles have stopped now and tourism is very much on the up, and with the investment that the local business people have put into the village and in their shop fronts and the way the street has been done up and the flowers and the trees and everything else, I mean, Belleek now is beginning to look like a really nice touristy town, but as well as being touristy, is also very much lived in as a natural village. It's not just a pure fabricated tourist village. It's a natural village, and but kept nicely, and certainly seems to be attracting the tourists in a big way.
Geographically, we are based in Northern Ireland and the county of Fermanagh, but our hinterland is Donegal and Leitrim. And politically, we're in two different countries, and that means for us at the moment two different currencies. How do you and your business cope with this?
Well, this is one of the major problems, and has been over the years. Problems maybe in one way, and in that for a number of years obviously we benefited greatly from it, because with the difference in the currency and the prices were cheaper in our side, but now it's gone the other way. This is one of the problems of living on the border. But we adapt to it, and with the euro now, how we deal with it is we deal in euros. With all our tour operators from Germany or from anywhere else, we deal in euros, and we just have to take it that way. That's the only way we can do business.
Belleek is remote by its location in many ways. What advantages do you see in the remoteness?
Well, the advantages from is that this is one of the attractions, probably one of the selling points that we have, is that it is off the beaten track. It's not one of the main tourist destinations. You know, it's not a mass tourism area, and that's probably one of our plus points. But having said that, I mean, it's remote, but it also is has all the infrastructure and everything close by. It's because it's remote doesn't mean that it hasn't got all the necessary things that tourists like. I mean, we have good restaurants, good infrastructure there to cater for the tourists.
And we have fishing. Obviously, is an important attraction for the tourist as well. How's the fishing been this year?
Well, the fishing would be the main one, naturally, because we're so central. We're right in the middle of Lough Erne on one side with tremendous fishing. We have the Atlantic, which is marvellous fishing, on the other side, and then on north and south we have numerous small lakes. So I mean, we can cover a great variety and type of fishing for anybody that, you know, whether sea fishing or lake fishing or trout or pike or whatever. But the fishing has been quite good this year. Overall, I think most people are very happy with it.
And Peter, for the people living here, and particularly the young people, what has Belleek got to offer the young people?
Well, maybe they don't appreciate it at this stage. It has a quality of life, which is very important. Jobs, of course, is the most. They're not going to stay here unless we have work for them, and the pottery seems to be the main stay at the moment. It's going quite well, so hopefully that will keep going, at least if you have that as a base. And maybe if we can get our Chamber of Commerce or whatever it is on a strong footing, that we can try and create, you know, maybe additional jobs in other fields to try and keep them here. I mean, young people have, I mean, from an entertainment point of view, they have plenty going for them. They have plenty of sports facilities. They should be able to have a good quality of life in Belleek.
And finally, Peter, what future do you see for Belleek?
I would say the future for Belleek has been good. The only difficulty we have at the moment is this fact that the cross-border thing, the fact that we are not, that Britain isn't in the EMS is causing a few problems for the business people, but I would see that that would eventually resolve itself, hopefully fairly quickly. And if that happens, I would see that a lot of people will begin to appreciate how good Belleek is and how the quality of life and what a good place it is to live in. So I'd be quite optimistic that Belleek will do well over the next 10 or 15 years.